How do I cover this face? Perfect.
I'm Joe Moses, and welcome to Fandom Talks.
And Carmen's back! Welcome to Fandom Talks American Horror Story, and we've got Carmen back, so... Carmen, what have you thought about American Horror Story so far?
So far, it's really blowing my mind. It is so well done.
So this episode, we finally get introduced to Mystic Miss Esmeralda, Emma Roberts' character. And never have I ever been a big fan of her. I liked her in Coven, but I'm back to not being a big fan.
Yeah, I really don't think she's to the level of everyone else, to be completely honest.
Well, her character is a great inclusion into the mix. I really like that whole spy element they've got going on with her and her anchor. And they had that whole, like, double entendre thing where she came in, she was like, some very special is coming, so Elsa was forced to perform.
Yeah.
And then we have Mr. Edward Mordrake.
Yeah.
He was so cool.
It was well done. He was a great dynamic into the show, and he gives them a really nice vehicle to get into the background of the characters.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Definitely a good way to intro into Halloween week's episode, because I think that's really gonna be a mind-blowingly terrifying episode.
Yeah.
We find out that Ethel, Jim Darling's mother, has a liver problem, and that she has about 6 months to a year to live if, and only if, she completely changes her lifestyle, stops drinking, stops smoking, has a healthier habits in her day-to-day life.
Which is not happening.
Yeah. Clearly, because she, as soon as she got back to the freak show, the first thing she did was drink.
Yeah.
Whether that was out of despair that she just got this diagnosis, or whether that was just like a, screw it, I want this to end now, we don't know. But we did get kind of like an idea of what she wants of what she wants the end to look like when she was visited by Edward Mordrake. And she had that little, I don't want to die,
Yeah.
and then she was like, you know what, after telling that story about how she had the public birth, she was like, take me. And it was heartbreaking when Edward Mordrake was like, it's not her. That makes you wonder, what is Dell gonna do once Ethel dies? Because although Dell puts up the front, we know that he actually cares for Ethel.
Yeah, he does.
So is he going to step up and be more of a father to Jimmy? Yeah. Is he going to step up and, take everything a little bit less seriously?
Yeah.
So Fräulein Elsa got lamed. We have Mystic Miss Esmeralda coming in and just manipulating the crap out of Elsa to become part of the freak show.
Yeah, definitely. I can't believe she bought into that too.
Me neither.
Well, she's given him these like subtle clues that the best way to get to Elsa is to tickle her fame bone. And somehow Mystic Miss Esmeralda tapped into that.
Oh yeah.
And she figured out the best way to manipulate Elsa. Obviously, Esmeralda is getting a little cold-footed. She's getting a little cold-footed from that little spat we saw.
Yeah, but she didn't think murder would be an option. Yeah, so I'm sure that she just thought she could go in, steal something of theirs, and get out. But
yeah. You know what's interesting, and I think they set up the plotline so subtly. Between Mystic Miss Esmeralda and Bet and Dot, they had that little confrontation where Jim Darling was taking Mystic Miss Esmeralda to her new tent, and they come across Bet and Dot is not happy. She is pissed off.
Because Dot has this thing for Jimmy, but Bet still has that knife.
That's true.
And we have a little bit more friction from that dream that Dot was having about surgically separating them both, and one of them having a chance to live.
Yeah. So, last but not least, we have Mr. Dandy and Twisty.
I wonder what Twisty's going to do with Dandy, because Dandy seems to be going a little rogue. And obviously Twisty doesn't want to kill these people that he has held captive.
Yeah.
But Dandy kind of went a little crazy. Now we have a theory that Dandy's a kid. He's a child who drinks cognac out of a glass bottle. He shows all the signs of childhood psychopathy. Like he kills animals.
Mm-hmm.
So he's one step from becoming an adult serial killer.
Yeah.
So we think that like once he makes that kill, he's gonna transition into that kind of methodical, psychopath.
Yeah.
Not to say that all psychopaths are serial killers, you know, not all circles are ovals. But, we just wonder, like, what is Twisty gonna do with Dandy? He's going all crazy.
It seems as though Dandy wants to prove himself, and to him, the strength means the power to kill someone. I mean, he obviously was really upset when he failed to kill his housekeeper.
We definitely have a new member of the family, of the little Cat D troop.
Yeah.
So we're still wondering what he's doing with that. We have a few theories, bubbling up, but still nothing concrete. We know he wants to keep them entertained. We know he doesn't want them dead. Mm-hmm. And we know he's trying to keep them as comfortable as possible in this trailer in the middle of the woods.
Comfortable. So that's about it for this episode. Question of the video: who do you think Edward Mordrake is going to take with him to his freak show? Answer in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, thumbs up our video, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We have all the social medias, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!